We may cost multiple four figures, but
All right, so yeah, guys, Tim was streaming earlier today, and now I'm streaming. So yeah. All right, so what I basically want to go over to is a niche that I'm blowing up. A niche that I'm blowing up, and I'm gonna reveal this niche to y'all. All right, so I'm gonna reveal this niche that I'm blowing up. All right, so this is one of my niches that I'm literally about to literally blow up, and y'all can see the studio. But mainly my focus right here for this niche is, you see this channel 9 million views. When I go to view this channel, I was viewing his views gain last 7 days. So I was viewing his views gain, and I see this channel 30 days. He gained about 300K, and we go to 30 days right here. He gained about 3 million plus long form views, and you see that this niche right here is still at its peak. So, like I said, a niche like this is what I wouldn't ignore, and I basically went through my chats, and I coded my Gemini chat. So, and I'm gonna show you my code, but yeah, so I coded my Gemini chat. See, yeah, so Tim was live streaming earlier. He was using Clark, but I use Gemini. So he used Clark code where he coded it, but there's a thing where I use a Gemini, I use a Gem. So I basically influx about Gemini chat that to read through the competitor's spell. My competitor's is metadata, and it basically spies on the competitor's metadata. It goes through its top performing best titles, so that way it gives me best titles, so where I could now start replicating videos to that title. So it's a lot that I put into it, like the authority, like it's a lot I put in, like the formula, the ideas, the viral ideas, and yeah, so the high CTR, and then I go through to make sure I don't get zero view gel, because y'all know a lot of y'all have been facing these zero view gel issues, and it's something happened with y'all niche. So I went through, so I said, how do I avoid zero view gel? The new strategy, YouTube view gels happen, new long form. It says retention, and it says low CTR click through rate, and it says something under 3% is what mostly lead to a view gel, and it could be the script. So it says use keywords per story. Don't just name the video goal. It said don't just name the video goal found, or name it like main found. So we go through this on main found 4,000. We basically go through it, and it gives me like the formula. So the formula, you see you found something mysteries, and we go through the formula, and then what AI does is it shows me examples. So what I basically did was I brought it over one of my competitors' titles, and if I wanted to right here, I could basically have AI rephrase this title. And there's a way in the chat where I basically made a prompt for the script, so we give AI that script and we go through it. So yeah. All right, so you see the keywords. These are the keywords that I literally just made for this channel. I literally just made over. All right, so this is my military channel. Let me close this tab, but yeah, this is one of my military channels. Let me go and close that tab. All right, so that tab is now closed. All right, so this is the newer channel that I just launched that I will be blowing up, and I'm gonna show y'all that this niches like this are so easy to blow up, because guess what? It's not hard for me to have a lot of competition in between it, and I checked the title format itself, and I checked the title and yeah, I want to say this. Oh, so I want to make this nice and clear. Anything promoted on this channel is not a giver scheme, and I only run faceless channels. I don't do gaming niches. I used to do gaming niches last year before my channel got banned, but now I don't do anything with gaming niches. I do all faceless channels. So yeah, so everything is faceless related to here, and faceless, you never gotta show your face. You could blow up a channel, but you could blow up that channel, but the main factors with that channel is you knowing that ideas, and you know what goes well, that fits well with the niche, and you're not just throwing in random ideas. Like you see, so I basically refined my transformative title search right here, ideas, and I basically gave it my competitors' ideas. So you see right here, what it basically do is they found the passage behind this wall. Yeah. So what we basically be doing is I'm gonna basically go through this channel real quick, and I'm gonna show you this overview, and we'll be using Premiere Pro like to literally blow up this channel. And the main factor why some of y'all are probably losing money, and some of y'all don't get monetized as quick, because y'all join niches to where nobody's searching for. Y'all gotta go in niches where somebody's searching for. Y'all gotta know something. Like, it don't matter about the niche. Know the thumbnail. So if the competitor's using this thumbnail format, know how to take this thumbnail format, give it to Gemini, and bring a new format to the niche that has never been done before. That's the only way to stand out. You gotta bring a format to the niche, thumbnail format, whatever, title format that has never been done before. Because guess what? If your thumbnail is way stronger than theirs, and you're switching. So let me explain it real quick. So So say if this thumbnail got a bad CTR, I'll get this format at least 1 to 3 videos and see where it goes. Like Gemini told me, and then if we need to pivot, I'll pivot to a new format. But I always say this format, frame it right here, and give it at least 10 to 20 videos, and I'll basically change the text for each thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna change the text for each thumbnail. And you see the key right here. So the key, it basically lies with my niece, and you see right here. So the official title, they found hidden passage. So I basically want to show y'all something real quick. So most of y'all be just throwing in titles, random titles, and thinking y'all gonna get views. The main reason why I want to go over this factor is, so this title right here, they found the passage behind the wall, right? So if we go to videos, you see that we have 2 months ago, smaller channel right here, less than 50K subscribers. He has 10K subscribers, which he pulled about, and the data haven't uploaded fully yet. You see, he has 45 videos. And how do you know that this is working? Because guess what? This title that I go to search, I can see the low entry of the barrier for it. The low entry of the barrier, when I mean by the low entry of the barrier, I mean the volume of it, the competition of it. And you see, we have no volume, but we have competition, low competition, and that's what we're looking for. And we're looking for, you see right here, so we go to this, we hover over this like this. All right, so if we can hover, we can see monthly searches. So this is what I'm looking for. So monthly searches, 4 million. Of course, we want to avoid some way too high for that, but we want to always look for the monthly searches. So if we wanted to right here, we could basically crack this title down into keywords. So what I mean by keywords, I could basically crack this title down into keywords. So I could go to here, and I could basically have AI crack it down into keywords. So I basically I made a new Gemini coding chat, and some of y'all can use Coding Club, but me personally I use Gemini. But yeah, so what I basically did was I'm gonna crack this title down in the keywords. And we go through it, and make sure y'all not just launching niches to not know. Like, I knew about this niche right here. A niche like this is evergreen. You want to know why? Because hidden stuff comes out every day, and there's many ideas. Like, this is an evergreen niche, and I went through it. You can see the script. I went through it. I basically had AI, and you can see the level 1. So let me explain this to y'all. So if this title was a fail right here, what I basically do is I will basically give AI this title again, and then we'll go through level 1, legit, legal, and it'll basically change the ending of it, but it will keep the site structure right here. So it will keep the structure, but it's going to like change the ending of it. And you see we got level 1, we got urgent, we got mysteries, level 3, we got level 4, finance, loss, we got level 5, extreme. So yes, yeah, why this YouTube album like a real person like this. So it's just about the headlines and the title. So, and you see what we just did. We just basically had AI. We had AI crack this title down into keywords we could search on vidIQ. So we basically just gave it this title, and we had to like crack it down into keywords. And we could go through these keywords right here on. We can use vidIQ. We could search through the competition. Well, what I mean by competition, we can see like the monthly searches for it. So for this stream, I'm gonna basically go to here. I'm gonna use vidIQ. So I'm gonna go to vidIQ website. vidIQ.com is free for anybody to use. So if y'all want to check it out, go ahead. But like Tim said, Tim charges 4K figures for monthly coaching calls. He's not gonna sit there in your face and coach y'all for free. He's not coaching for free. He literally said on the stream, he charged 4 figures just from the coach y'all, just from the put you on the right path. So yeah, monthly coaches and coaching calls, it's just not free at all. But me, I don't do that. I don't charge y'all for that. I could have had a course where, and he said it too. He could have had a course. He could have upped the prices more, y'all. But he's being nice, and he's keeping it at 97 for until midnight. He said.
Like we actually did films, so I do all niches.
We had about 200 people in his watching.
Focus on small things and stuff. So with Zach Films, what's funny, he copied the like
copy the framework, the format. Exactly, he copied the framework of format of Zach Films. Yeah, the framework of format. All right, so we go to this. All right, so what this is basically keywords. So we could go to a website called vidIQ, and vidIQ works, right? So we could basically go over to the keywords tab. We basically paste these keywords here. So we're gonna paste these keywords that Gemini gave us. Gemini basically broke our title down into keywords, and we can see the competition in between it. You see, we can see the search volume 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Is exactly what we're looking for. Then if we double click it right here, we could double click this. All right, so you can see this overall score is high, which is great. So this is mainly what we want to look for a smaller channel. We don't want to go above like 70%. We don't want to go that high. We want to look for smaller channels just like this because we're able to our videos able to show up in front of these smaller channels in front of them search results. And you gotta think keywords related to it. So we can basically hover over the keywords. Yeah, so we can hover over the keywords. We can basically go to search volume. So, and you can see this is medium, this is low competition, and you can see search volume. And then this right here, discovery of keywords. We can see the overview secrets in Switzerland. And yeah, so we can basically go through the keywords and it'll basically take the title itself, it'll break it down into keywords, so we could go through it and see the competition between the entry and the barrier. So we don't basically just be trying to go through random niches, not knowing the entry and barrier, not knowing like if people are searching for this or not knowing if people want to see more content of this. So yeah, all right, so let's go ahead and turn that light on. All right, so we want to basically go to do is go to this. Alright, so we're going to basically go over to our board again. And yeah, this is my board, my Gemini chat. I basically inflected this chat to help me go viral like every single time. So, alright, so I want to let y'all know too, what I use for thumbnails is Gemini, ChatGPT, Photoshop. That's about it, what I use for thumbnails. Or you can use Pixels. You can use Pixels, but like I said, you don't really need crazy editing tools out there. Some of these fake coaches produce y'all, but I try to make things as quick, and it's cool and I want to give you some tips too. It's cool to connect people in the space. It's cool to connect with other people in the space because you got ask other people like tips to grow and know ways to grow. Well, yeah. So for this right here, we'll basically go through this and we'll see the search volume. Like you can see, this is medium. So if we was basically we'll take this, we'll go right back over to here. We'll basically go to this tab. We'll go to filters. We'll filters, and we can filter by recently, filter by this week, and we could. Instead of us really searching through the titles, we could go to filter. So what I would do is keywords. Keywords work a bit better. So instead of us really having to go through it, we could search through recently updated, whatever. Yeah, recently uploaded, and we can search through recently uploaded. You see 7K, 140. You see there's recently ones like this are recently uploaded. So I look at the entry, the barrier, and if it's 14K like this, it's way too high of a channel. So of course we want to find smaller channels with high demand but low supply. What I mean by high demand but low supply, I mean you want to find smaller channels that's doing high demand but has low supply and like low entry to barrier, but people are still searching for that. And it's not oversaturated by bigger channels with over millions. So and guess what I wanted to tell you too. So you see there's a channel we just spotted right here. Niche we just spotted. He has about 700 subscribers. He has about 4K. So if I was to I could basically get ideas like this. So if I was to take an idea like this, I could basically get a screenshot, snippet this, give this to Gemini. Gemini's going to give me a straight idea to it. So you can see, he literally just started his channel February 11th, 2026. And he literally just started this year. He already has 100K subscribers. You see, if we go to the oldest, he started 3 weeks ago. He already has, we go to his most popular vid, 47,000. So, like I said, I'm blowing up my hidden assist niche over here. And I'm going to be trying out different thumbnail formats. I'm gonna see what works, and I'm gonna double down and I'm gonna give it at least before I pivot a thumbnail format. So before I pivot a thumbnail format, which I can always do is ask this. So before pivoting a thumbnail format. So if y'all are nervous and y'all want to know like, oh bro, I don't want to feel like I'm confusing or I don't know what I'm doing. If you confuse a bit, bro, we could basically take a screenshot right here of this competitor's one, and we could basically give it to AI. So we're gonna be using Gemini. Gemini's unlimited. Gemini's free. So yeah. So like I said, Gemini, it saves us out a lot. There's a lot of other paid softwares out there that, taxing y'all, but Gemini don't do that. So, all right, so what I'm going to basically do is go to this, and I'm going to basically go to this. All right, so I'm going to basically go back to here, and if we wanted to right here, so we could basically just load this tab. All right, so what we're going to basically do is give it a screenshot. So we're going to screenshot this. We can either use snipping tool, whatever. So we can go to new, snipping tool. We can go to new. And we can take a screenshot of all this. So what's going to happen is, let's zoom out of it. Let's control minus. Let's zoom out of it. All right, let's go to snipping tool. You see, these are 1 hour videos. So you notice how he's doing 1 hour videos, ultra long form videos. And he's doing this to keep up his RPMs, to keep up his revenue per million. So we go to here, we go to copy this, we go to paste this. So we'll use snippet tool, we'll go to paste this right here. All right, so we're gonna basically do is paste this right here, and then what I'm gonna do is basically, I'm gonna basically ask it. So for that thumbnail format it gave me, so I'm gonna basically come back over to my screen, and I'm gonna scroll up a bit. And I'm gonna come back to the thumbnail it gave us. Yeah, because this thumbnail format I'm gonna be using to build up that new long form channel. Like I said, I'm gonna be blowing it up, and some of these niches are so fucking incredible, easy niches to do. So yeah, like I said, they're not hard. They don't need hard editing. What it matters is for a niche. I'm gonna be honest. The script, the hooks, and you gotta know like what style that framing in the title. You can't, cause guess what? If you have a bad title and the title don't match the script, nothing to do with the script, it could fuck up the video. And the video could go to the wrong audience. You don't want that to happen, right? You don't want that to happen. So it's important to make sure you got the right stuff on deck. So yeah. All right. So what we're gonna basically do is go through this, and we're gonna give it these 2 screenshots. And we're gonna basically ask it. So one of my competitors. So what we could basically do is say, my competitor has a style like this of his thumbnails. So should I give my niche thumbnail format you gave me 1 to 20 videos? Then see where it goes, cause I don't wanna keep changing and confuse the algorithm with random thumbnail ideas that don't look neat. You notice how his channel looks neat. Alright, so I was basically going through this code in it. So what we're gonna basically do is we're gonna basically get all this data to Gemini, and Gemini's gonna go through it and it's gonna let us know. The analyst will say you're 100% correct, and it's gonna basically let us know the right path to go on. You see, back to ancient. So it's about knowing, like, following behind formats. You don't want to be throwing in random color palettes. You want to follow behind the branding. It's like, say this for example. So say if we want to go to our channel, it knows exactly that branding style that works for our niche. That's why I say it depends. You don't want to, and I don't want to keep throwing in random ideas or whatever. So yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna go to that other golden one right here. I'm gonna go to my stuff. So it gave me like a thumbnail format. So I'm gonna basically go to that, back to that thumbnail format. I'm gonna copy it, so it's right here. So yeah. So what I'm gonna basically do is go to this, open this up, and this is the image right here the thumbnail gave us. So what I'm gonna basically just do is copy this. Alright, so I'm gonna basically copy this, and I'm gonna scroll up a bit. Alright, so I'm gonna go to my stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna click that. Alright, so I'm gonna double click this. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this is JPEG. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is basically go to here. And I'm gonna screenshot this. Alright, so I'm gonna screenshot this. Now, you know what? I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna say, so now I say stick to the format for 1 in 20 videos, because if you go to this competitors one right here, if you go to our one of our competitors, so this is another competitor of ours, but he's related to our niche, but I won't say he's just in the same niche that I'm aiming for. Nah, I'm aiming for this target niche right here. This I'm basically aiming for this channel right here. This channel called Storium. I don't know how you say it, Storium, and he got over 9 million views. 9 million views on long form. So yeah, so I'm basically looking. I didn't look at none of his shorts. I seen that he had some shorts up on his channel, but yeah, see, look, I didn't look through that. What I'm mainly looking through is I'm going through that long form. I'm looking at these long forms. I'm looking at these consistent views right here, like, and I'm spotting this. How I found this niche was it came up on my homepage. It came up on my homepage when I was basically watching one of my shorts on my other hidden assist channel, and that told me something about it. So, and I've been subscribed to this other main right here. He owns a main called Daily Stories. He has about 1 million subscribers, 700 videos. And yeah, he has about 700 videos, 3 billion views. And that told me something like, bro, this is something people want to see more. You know what? So what I'm gonna do is hop onto this. So you see, he pulled 2 months ago 200K. He's pulling consistent views, and it's like that framework of that thumbnail format is mainly making them viral. So I basically want to invent something new to the niche, but stick in the same niche. I want to stick to the niche, the palette. I don't want to reinvent something that's not invented. I want to bring my own style to it, but do something that aligns with the niche, you know? So we'll basically screenshot this. I'm going to basically get this back to Gemini. So, like I said, we're going to talk to Gemini, and yeah, so we're going to talk to Gemini, so, and I'm going to let y'all know. So, yeah, so we're going to go back over to here, Storium, and you see Storium right here, Storium, we'll go to videos, and you see most popular. So when I went to his most popular, it's like, bro basically he was posting brain stories, like crazy, fucking mental stuff, mental morning rituals, fucking morning stuff, and he pivoted his niche. It was like about gardening. It looked crazy about gardening and some shit.
Imagine being able to build anything.
He pivoted his niche. So we see, and I'm going to now. I see that he pivoted the niche. I don't want to go to the old niche. I want to go to where this stuff right here, this aligns with my hidden assist channel. So I could have the hidden assist channel where I could do shorts, and I could have another one separate where I could do long form. And I found this ultra long form niche that aligns with my hidden assist channel. So like I said, I made it under hidden assist backup. So what I'm going to do is basically screenshot this. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to give this back to AI. I'm going to give this back to AI, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So, all right, so AI. So what I need you to do, AI. So AI. Yo. Gemini. So what I need you to do is you gave me the that thumbnail. That thumbnail I just pasted here, you gave me, but you see how my competitors format formats, and you already gave me my color palette for my channel, but you see how they're format formats. I want to follow exactly around this format, but I want to stick to that thumbnail format for about 1 to 20 videos and see where it goes. And then when there's a new title for the next idea, I could just come to you, and then you could give me the prompt, and I could just give it to ChatGPT to generate the thumbnail. I give ChatGPT my whole thumbnail, and it can add something new to it. But I don't want to reinvent it and just keep changing around the fucking channel thumbnail, and it looks messy, you know? I want to make it look neat, like having that one format, giving that one format 1 to 20 videos, and then see where it goes. If that one format pulls about 8% CTR, that tells me that something right here is working. I gotta stick to it. And that means to double down on it. So yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna basically do is go to this. Alright, so we're gonna go to select all, and we're gonna go copy this. And yeah, like I said, and alright, we're gonna paste this. Alright, so we're gonna paste this here. Alright, so we're gonna paste this here. Yeah, so it's going to say, should you stick to this? And it's going to basically say analytics, analyzing. All right, so we'll go to this. This is exactly the top tier build-up brand. It says random. So, yeah, you don't want to be doing random, like, ideas on YouTube. Like, and then what it did was they made me a master thumbnail prompt. So, you see, say this. So, it went ahead and made me a master thumbnail prompt that says, create a high-resolution cinematic thumbnail for documentary-style layout. And we're going to use the same layout structure. So, we're going to use the same layout structure. We're not going to change it around. So, we don't want to change something around, so yeah. So what we're going to do is use the same layout thumbnail format we just did. So I'm going to come back over here, type BT. So you know what, I'm going to go ahead and type this. So alright, so you see this is the thumbnail format. So we'll basically go to here, and you see this right here, past revenge. So we'll basically control Z this shit. Alright, so we'll basically click back. So yeah, we don't want to draw none of this because you gotta think we gotta use it. So what I'm basically gonna do is go to this. I'm gonna draw through some of this. Alright, so you see, so what I'm basically gonna do is I'm gonna say thumbnail. I'm gonna paste it. Alright, so let me see something real quick. Alright, so what I'm basically going to do is, you see the smart move. The smart move is about, a smart move like this. So it says, you are moving random YouTube. You don't want to be like, you want to like curate your style like, Vases was saying a few hours ago. So that means you want to stick to one thumbnail format. When you, You notice how you notice when we go to this channel right here, he's stuck to one format, and that one format works. Sometimes he pivots, but I wouldn't say pivot. I would say wait until 20 or 30 videos. 20, 30 videos on the channel, see where the channel goes. And then if it ain't nowhere yet, then you could take the framework from my other niche and then bend it onto your niche and see if it fits well for your niche. See if it fits well for your channel style or palette. And you can always ask it for the color palette. So AI always knows the color palette for your channel. So all you just got to do is give it the URL. It knows exactly what your color palette is. Yeah, so it says the roles, users prompt. And you see the ChatGPT, right? You see high contrast puff. Bro, this is starting to get crazy, bro. It says to keep the channel heat consistent. Every thumbnail for 20 videos with a follow-up. These 3 are unpredictable rules. Yeah. It's going to say the goal CTR is 8%. Yeah, we want to get an 8%. When we get an 8%, we do not got to change anything. So, when we start hitting 8%, so I can ask it too. So. And we can ask it, so after how many videos, so if you're asking, so if you're getting 7% simple, it says on the 7%, on a newer channel, it's a massive win. It means that you have a successful thing. So it says stay right here, so stay up, stay of course. 4 to 6%, it means minor tweaks. You need to change the thumbnail after 24 to 40 hours, or either change the title. You can change the title, change both. And then, yeah, you can see what does well, and then for the next video you could try to make your thumbnail way better and avoid overcutting the screen and see what you did wrong, and have AI basically rephrase that and give it the next title and have it remake some way better, but in that format style. Yeah, so we can see if we hit 7%, you can stay consistent with the format, so you can stay consistent with the entire first year of the channel. We can ask it, so so it says if you hit 7%, you can stay in that format for the entire rest of the year of that channel. So it says until the CTR drops significantly, so across multiple videos. So I'll say after how many videos, and these gurus don't even tell you most of the stuff that I tell you. Like I'm telling you how many videos you know that will drop. But yeah, let me go put on the light for y'all. I'm gonna be right back. I just want y'all to know this, so that way y'all can be on the right path. Y'all not losing hope in y'all niche, and y'all not feeling demotivated. Y'all know. I blow up channels from scratch, and most likely we make these videos viral. It's not. I'm gonna say this: the hoaxes will make it viral, and it helps it out a bit. But what makes the videos really pop off is the script. The script is the make or break these videos, and the thumbnail itself, the thumbnail and the packaging. The packaging could be the title. The title, the thumbnail equals CTR, and then title equals AVD. Titles equal fuck. Your script equals my bad, chat. Your script equals AVD, my bad. Yeah, I'll take that back, my bad. So your script equals AVD equals APV. Your thumbnail equals CTR. If your CTR is low, what happens is YouTube it will stop pushing your video. It will stop pushing your video, and yeah. So we can always ask it. So after how many videos until I see across multiple videos it drops. Yeah, so like I said, anybody's access to this. So if you want to go to here, you go click the 3 dots, click the line 3 dots, and you want to make a gem. So you want to make a gem. What I basically did was I made it. You can make a gem, or you could type in a new chat. So this is a new chat. So you see right here, so it's a red flex. So it says when it drop off right here, so you only consider a format changes if you see drops like 5 to so 1 in 15 videos. So if you see 1 in 15 videos, a red flag. If a video has if a video is 16 to 20 videos, and you can see this, so if the CTR is 6%, 4%, that means you got to change it. But and I can say what's the green flag. So normal, keep going. So when it's 7%, 5%, 8%, 4%, 7%, and it's like it's keep hitting that. That means keep going. And then what happens is if you're talking about social good, it will spike up to 18%. 18% GTR, and I'm gonna basically show y'all in the old 2K days, bro. I was viral like every single day in the old 2K days. Like, I I knew what made a viral video was my old 2K VC glitches. That's why I missed my old channel. So if I was to show you my old 2K glitch channel right here, so yeah, this was my old 2K glitch channel. Yeah, I know that I've been viral multiple times on the YouTube platform. So yeah, YouTube. I respect the YouTube, but what I don't respect is them banning me up, banning my channels, fucking me up for no reason. Alright, so yeah, we're not gonna sign into that. We're not gonna click that. It says normal life, keep the format. The drop is the pivot. So the pivot is when you click 7% CTR, 6%, 4%, 3%, 2%. This means it's killing it. But right here, normal when it says keep going, and in the pivot zone right here, when it starts dropping, it's 7%, 6%, 4%, 3%, 2% was. But you consistently want to have 7%, 5%, 8%, 4%, 7%. And you could give it a screenshot of the CTR. Alright, so we'll go to this. Hit an assist. Alright, so we go to this. And you can see all this right here. 17K, 4K, 15K, 2K, 14K, 70K. And I've been going through these minor adjustments, analyzing these thumbnails, and I've been seeing like it's a script. If we go to click it, it's a script. It's a script in these hooks.
Picture this. Saving up to 10% when you bundle your home and auto insurance with...
Behind a 6-foot slate chalkboard fused into the...
And you can see there's no hard editing, Chad. This is all stock footage. Like, this is stuff he stole from...
Possible explanation for a sealed door hidden behind a chalkboard in an elementary school. The shackle gave way after about 30 seconds of cutting.
And you can see he stole this from Google. So we see this 69,000 views, right? And you see it show transcript, and you see the script is what most likely I'm pretty sure what made it pop off. So you see 0 so 31 right here, so 0 at 28. So you see take 4 days right here. This was the main part of this break, and you can see right here is highlighted yellow. So like I said, it's not always highlighted. If we go through here, we see that right there. So what YouTube tells us that's the good part of the video. So right here, this was the main part that where it stopped at. So it stopped right here in between these zones. So this right here was mainly the hook. So like I say, you could take the structure of the structure. When I mean by structure of the hook styles, I mean you could take the structure of your competitor's hooks, but you could basically bend your own hook style and twist into it. But you want to make yours way stronger, but you want to stay in that exact frame, and you don't want to like over pivot it. Basically, if you give AI your channel URL, your data, AI knows exactly what hook style works for your niche. That's how we're able to basically pull these amount of views. All right, so I don't want to show none of my I don't want to show all my channels right here, cause I'm launching channels back to back. Chat. I gotta think I run over like close to more than 50. So, and people think I'm broke, whatever. They could think whatever. My knowledge goes far, bro. Like if my knowledge goes far. And I know how to blow up these channels. Like, I know the knowledge behind this, bro. The knowledge behind to get these views, and the knowledge behind everything I gotta do. So yeah. So we go to YouTube Studios, and yeah, y'all can keep watching those coaches. One thing for sure, I'm not watching them. I don't need them. I have my own knowledge, my own ways, and we go through spreadsheets, and we got SOPs, we got quality charts, all that. So yeah, so I'm live. And then, like I said, we got SOPs, we got quality charts, and we got all that. So, like I said, Tim was live earlier. And yeah, Tim was live earlier. He did a great job. Great job, man. Great job. So, we're going to go to here. So, what I want to let y'all know, too, is all right, so I want to go back real quick. Yeah, so I want to go back. And like I said, Tim was live earlier, which he was. And he did a great job on the stream. Yeah, he did a great job. So it's all right. And I'm streaming every day for y'all. All right, so let's watch Devin Sanders' video. I already just dropped the video. Let's go to Incognito Motel. Let's go to YouTube. All right, so let's go to YouTube. Let's go to Devin Sanders. I heard Devin Sanders just dropped a video. Let's see what that video's about. And I didn't get no sleep at all. I've been up all night, like literally grinding these channels, working my ass off, trying to get these ways to grow. All right, so let's go to Devin Sanders. All right, so let's go. All right, so let's see Devin Sanders. Let's see about bro. Let's see what bro's about. Let's see what bro's about. Let's see what bro's about. Let's see if he brought any new sauce to the space or either the same shit. Let's see what bro's about.
I'm gonna drop so much sauce on you
boy.
guys that it's gonna be overflowing and it'll take days. For your video's gonna do make you more money. All right, so alright, and you won't make you feel right.
All right, so
Right? What do these sounds do to the viewer's mind? What do these visually and audibly do to make the
all right, so emotional trigger retention is basically for emotional video. If you're doing a sad story video, wholesome right here, that's what the emotional triggers start coming in at. Emotional triggers, pattern interrupts is for like storytelling. Yeah, you can see if it fits well with your niece, but I'll just basically give AI your niece, and AI knows exactly what script style works for that exact niece of yours.
the viewer feel anything.
Like once you bring it to competitors, transcript.
Because guess what? Right? At the end of the day, we're looking at two different metrics on YouTube for short form, right? Swipe ratio. This is the main factors of your trust score to get your video pushed out. Right? Swipe ratio.
The AVD, the LOV is length of video.
And retention. So
Swipe, retention, AVD, and AP. You forgot APV, Devin. Devin, you forgot APV, bro.
if we're actually looking at this right here, right? We need to know how to use emotional detection and how to use emotional retention to increase our swipe ratio and our average view duration, right? So let's say we are trying to increase our swipe ratio first, right? If we're trying to increase our swipe ratio first we need to identify what types of emotions get people to engage. Curiosity, anger, some type of, attention. Those types of emotions make someone engage. What do you think a hook is? A hook is when you get someone curious.
And they're hooked onto it, they can't leave it.
Right?
And that's why we say for the first starting of the YouTube channels, the hook is the most intriguing part of the channel. So the first intriguing part of the video when it first starts is that hook. If your hook is bad, your video's bad. And what I mean by when your hook is bad and it will fluctuate your video's bad. So you see right here, 88% right here is storytelling, and you can see that if we wanted to, if I didn't know what this hook style was, and I didn't know what this hook style was, I could basically just give this URL that basically Gemini would tell me, like, explain me what my hook is. So if I didn't know what my hook was that I used, like if I didn't know if I would use a pattern interrupt, whatever, I'm gonna show you another way to do it. So all we could just do is go to Gemini, we go to this new chat, we open this up, and we basically ask it, so what's my hook type? What's my hook type? Hook style for my video right here. We did. So what it's gonna basically do is tell me my hook type and tell me my hook style. So now I know the hook style, and that's the most intriguing part. So you see curiosity gap distributions. Curiosity gap distributions, and we see the hook line. So and we can see the counter, the myth buster, and we can see the false choice lead. We can see the effect, and then you can see how to replicate this hook style for your next videos. Identify a command, go on your niche, find treasure hunt and wait whatever, like another competitor's video, and I could always have it. So make me a prompt out of every single hook style, so I could tell. So what hook style did I do? So it says, did you know why people who find metal detector actually regretting it? So this was the hook line, and then why this works, it says they could create them and mediate the open loop. The open loop is like towards the starting of the video. It could be the end, it could be the starting, but open loops is usually towards the end. So that means it loops them back to the short. It loops them back to rewatch the short. So that's what an open loop is. And if you so open loop is that. It basically re-loops someone to rewatch the short again. So that's what open loop is. If y'all didn't know. So micro storytelling is the hook transition is almost instantly the first 12 seconds. First 12 seconds is the most intriguing part. So you don't want to first reveal the whole part of it. You want to wait until they get fully towards the end, and then you want to reveal the actual part. So you don't want to reveal the hook style. You want to wait until the end, and that's the payoff part where you reveal the real part at. So yeah. Yeah, so for this part right here, so and if y'all wanted to, so I could basically have it make me a prompt. Make me a prompt. So next time I bring you a competitor's URL, you would know which hook style, script style works for my exact niche. Alright, so what it's gonna basically do is go through this. And it knows every single video. It knows like what exact hook style work for the exact niche. So it says hook and it says retention mapping, it says niche adaptations, and then it says 2 versions of scripting, and it says viral logic. So it knows exactly what works. And next time we need a script, all we could basically does is we can use this prompt, and we could basically so for next time we do this. So all we basically do is I'm gonna show you how to use this prompt. So we open up a new chat. We go to here, we open up a new chat. We basically go to this new chat. And yeah, so like I said, Devin Saniff is literally in the same category as me. So I literally seen Devin Saniff just drop a video. I was reacting to bro's video in a minute, but yeah, like I said, bro come from the same field as me. 40. Yeah, you see, he's starting to gain comments. We're all coaches. We're all professional coaches. He's a professional coach. I'm a professional coach. Bro followed me on Instagram. I got love for bro. Bro's a bro. Brody. All right, so what we're gonna basically do is go to here. And we're gonna paste we're gonna go back to the transcript. So we're gonna go to our editor mode. And like I said, we can use a transcript video downloader. So we stick to our hook style, but yeah, so there's many ways. I'm gonna show you. So we'll basically give it this. This is my old hook style I wanna stick to for my newer shorts. Alright, so what we're gonna basically do is give it this hook style, and then what we do is we come back to this data. We'll go to home lab. Yeah, home lab works. We'll basically go to URL. We'll go to channel URL. We'll basically copy this. Oh, you know what? No, we won't do channel URL. We'll do video URL. Yeah, we'll do video URL chat. So my bad. So alright, so we want to go to content. Alright, so guys, stop commenting stuff below the stream that don't have nothing to do with the stream. I'm here to really teach y'all these ways to grow. I'm not here to play those games. I'm here to get straight to the point so y'all can start working on that at 5 so I can put you on the right lane to grow. So guys in the chat, just chill out, bro. Chill out real quick while I'm coaching. Please. Just chill out. Alright, so we'll just go to here. We'll just copy this URL. I'm gonna say my video URL. Alright, so what we're gonna basically do is give it the video URL in our transcript. Alright, so we're gonna basically go find a competitor. So find a competitor in our niche. So we're gonna do craziest finds. So craziest finds work well. So he's a competitor in our niche, right? So we'll go back over to your channel. And like I said, y'all wanna also make sure y'all staying as consistent with the short channel every single day. Cause guess what? If you're not as consistent, the channel, your views could die out, bro. Your real time will start dropping, and you start losing that reach. You need that reach to keep growing. And like I said, short channel, you don't gotta post your face on it. Tim Lee answered the same thing earlier. So when Tim was streaming, people was asking him, so do I gotta show my face on my channels? No, you don't. A faceless channel is a faceless channel. You never gotta show your face on it.
Like we actually did films. So I do all niches like him or focus on small things instead. So
Alright, so you see this right here.
only quit your job if you know what you're doing with YouTube already. So for whatever.
He said only quit your job if you know what you're doing with YouTube already, or if you know like ways to grow. That's basically what he
We
mean.
do, and we just finished. I think it's actually still in the process. We do a lot of guest best scripting coach in the industry, basically, how did you
So say if so
learn all of it?
you could basically bend over, take a already going viral script style and bend it over to my hidden assistant. So when I want to change my hook style around or change my script style around, I could keep the structure like that first hook style, but I could basically take that already going viral style. Like I said, Cardi works well. Like Tim said, that works very well.
Government stayed silent, obviously, they just got smoked. Government stayed silent.
Yeah, so Tim was live streaming earlier on his main channel, and he was basically on YouTube.
Basically taking a framework, a format from one niche,
And then bending it over to the next.
adding a content market.
Adding a content market, a framework, ceiling to it. Ceiling to it so YouTube knows you're not just taking that exact script and you're just copying and pasting it. We bend it over to our niche. That's basically what Tim means.
Do some, and that's when you typically take, let's go, full method.
Yeah, full method. Yeah, he has 62 people in his live, like earlier, chat. I'm like, wow, they start coming through the live quick. So the main thing I wanted to say to it about ISO Speed has emotional hooks. That's what's causing them to go viral. And you can always check it with AI, see like what hook styles would cause ISO Speed to keep going viral. And you could basically take his hook style, you could bend it over to the hidden assist niche. Like we can niche bend his hook style to it. Niche bend his hook. His script, whatever. Like there's many ways you can do it. We can even take this script right here to this, basically to this boat niche, and we could bend this over to the hidden assist niche of mine. So yes, another way where I could do it for shorts, long form, whatever. The same exact framework tactics work for it. So yeah, so for this one right here, what I'll basically do is insert the competitor's video URL. So I'll basically go to craziest finds, and I'll go to one is shorts has over 100K views, of course, and you see shorts, so 7K, 12K. Of course, we don't want to do ones with 12K. We want to aim for ones with over like 100K. They could have a million. Ones are still going like this right here. We could use it, so we could basically copy this URL. We could paste this, insert this competitor's URL, or we could paste the transcript. So what we're gonna basically do is go to transcript downloader. We're gonna get the his URL and his transcript. So we're gonna go to YouTube transcript download. Like I said, there's a lot of these free ones on Google that y'all can use. Download a lot of them free ones out there, free sites. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be using the regular one I always use for my stream. So we're gonna go to extract transcript and we're gonna basically extract this, and we're gonna copy it and paste it over to our Gemini chat. And we're gonna have Gemini give us the new script for the day, and we're gonna basically tell it to keep the structure of this titles framework. And some of y'all mental might get bad a little bit. It comes with being a YouTuber. YouTube is a long game. You could add Speed. Speed went through mental problems that everybody do, chat. It comes with being a YouTuber. Like, and YouTube ain't easy at all. YouTube might tire you out a bit, but all the hard work you're putting in, bro, just know you're putting it in for a reason. You're not making videos just to make them. Them videos is gonna be there forever. There forever, as long as that channel never gets banned. So yeah, so Face's channel stays around forever. I basically show y'all ways I transform it. Man, you also want to give credit to the owners too. All right, so for this part right here, what we're gonna basically do is we're gonna basically enter in this right here. What it's gonna do is it's gonna get like the square thing. It's gonna basically go through the YouTube metadata. It's gonna go to searches mode. We give it the script, so it's gonna basically your successful hook. So and it gives like this little code thing where it looks through our successful hook and imagine buying actors like this. So it gives transformative transcript. So that will align with our niche. So yeah, so it gives us a transformative transcript. So if I wanted to stay with the structure too, and not pivot it too early, what I could basically do is stay with the structure. So I could basically have it do this. So I could basically say go to this. So I could basically go to video details, and like I say, every single video has a different structure style. Script to it is just stay with the structure. Other parts of the script will be different. The structure of the hook will be a bit stronger, but some wordings are different. But yeah, you don't want to use the same hook over and over again. But you want to keep the structure style. So you want to use some of the parts of the script, but you want to basically change it up. Like you want to reword it. So YouTube don't see it's like duplicated content or repetitive. And YouTube puts a ceiling and presses a ceiling over y'all videos if I didn't know. know when y'all go to post shorts. Yeah, they put like a ceiling over your videos. They watch everything. They can see all that shit. Alright, so for this one right here, what I can basically do, so since this title work, I could tell it to keep the structure of this, like they went metal. Instead of us like pivoting, like I said, we want to get this one in 30 videos and see where this goes. So we could basically go to here and we could keep the structure. So like this is the first starting style of the title. So yeah. Fuck. So we're gonna go to this. My bad, chat. So basically, zoom back that. All right. So we're gonna go to this. We're gonna go back to the structure style. We're gonna go to this. All right. So we're gonna basically copy this right here. We're gonna copy all these details. So we're gonna hit the square icon again. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna basically click Control C. Control C helps. That way it helps. We'll just go to here and we'll say keep the structure. Alright, so what it's gonna basically do is add new wording to the end of the title. So we go to open loop, hook a to me y'all probably didn't know about, but what it's gonna basically do is the psychology trigger comes with the script. So it knows if you're scripting if it has a loop, and it can tell so niche adoption hidden assist X military. So yeah, so you can see, did you notice right here it was military? So we could basically so yeah, we keep the same structure. And what's going to basically do is give us a new a title idea. So we go to this. So what it's going to basically do is it gives us a new upgrade idea. So you see they went metal detecting, but then they found this 4-bin assist. So if we was to go to YouTube, by the way, we'll see that nobody never uses title before. So like I said, we can use this for the short. And the only thing you need for editing software is CapCut. If you want to hire an editor, go ahead. If you want to hire an editor, go ahead. But if you're running multiple channels and once you get a channel monetized, I'll say go to Upwork and check the rating. Check the portfolios and ask bro, send them some of your work. Ask them, and you want to keep talking to bro. You don't just want to go to work with random people. You need to see what his skill set's about. Like when I wherever it's about, you need to see the skill set. And you need to see if he could do this video in this type of style. Like it don't need be no crazy editing and cringe editing. Like this video right here didn't take no crazy editing when you can see right here, you see like literally no editing to it. And it did over 10 million views on shorts. 10 million views on shorts. Like I say, YouTube go a long way. So you can see they went metal detecting, but it says ... Then found this 4-bin assist. So we go to this right here. We see 20,000 highest views, 200K average views, 26,000 average subscribers, 100,000 added last days, 413. We can see average age 4 months ago. Time in titles you are 13. Times in descriptions you are 13, and we can see that bigger channels also around this yet. The only bigger channel around is the 93K channel, but we also want to. You see, there's one with about 100K, so we also want to look for ones less than 100K subscribers, so less than 1 million subscribers. So this will be a good range, but we could find a way better range. So you can see if there's newer channels like this still gaining views, it means it has low entry to barrier. It means competition around that ceiling of that format of that title style, whatever. So we also want to go to recently uploaded. So we want to see recently uploaded. So 1K. So if they're getting consistent views like this, they're not stuck under 200 views. We know if we go to post a short, we're more likely my short's more likely to go over here. So if I was to post a short, you see my short's already popping up. You see, like, I'm really the leader of this format right now, this title format. So yeah, I'm in front of this channel. So if I wanted to, instead of like doing this is the craziest things ever thing, I could say they went metal detecting, then they found this on the beach. I could keep it like that. Then they found this crazy thing on the beach. So I could take like the framework of that, but I could rephrase it.
70s, 80s, 90s.
Okay, so it's 70.
You see, there's no crazy edit to this shit, chat. No crazy edit. So, like I said, when a lot of people come to me, be like, bro, I don't need crazy editing. I'll be like, no, you don't, bro. Just get started with the channel. And all you just gotta do, Gemini, Cardi, ChatGPT is your help. All these other coaches ain't your help. They're all bullshitters. If you really want to learn ways to really grow and stand out, you gotta learn it on your own, bro. You gotta learn it on. You gotta go through AI and you gotta really take action. So for this one, what I could do is basically say, so what script style? Give me a new script. I got to ask it, what's the verdict? So it's going to basically tell me the verdict of me going viral for the next video idea. So what it's going to basically do is tells choice A, choice B, and we can also go through this, and you see it gives us previous script. So it says, did you know why most people in finding treasure hunt? And then we go to script B, and we can see this one right here. So we could basically have it. We could pick out of it. So say this response was helpful. So you see right here, it gets this whole script. So did you know why most people find treasure hunting and end up like this in California? It keeps the same thing, but it basically rephrases it, and we basically want to go through it and ask it. So, is this our transformative version, not just reworded? Texas took them from our exact thing. So, we also want to keep the same hook on it. We also want to keep the same hook. So this is fully transformative. So yeah, it says this is fully transformative. The logic. So it says the regret, the logic, and it says, did you know why most people find treasure hunt and metal technology? So if we wanted to chat, we could basically just copy and paste all this right here. So you copy and paste all this right here. Basically, just copy and paste this to your AI voiceover solver. So you can use 11 Labs. Gen AI Pro works well, and like I said, there's a lot of great picks, niches out there. So yeah, so that's what I basically want to tell you. So for this right here, I'm gonna go back to this, go back to my long form one. But I basically just want to let y'all know how many videos they give this niche. So what I'm gonna basically do is have it give us a little breakdown. So I'm gonna give y'all a little Chico. I'm gonna basically backspace that. All right. So you know what AI? What I need you to do, AI too. AI. What I need you to do is be honest with me. Go through this. Make me a graph. Green, red, yellow. Make me a graph to how many videos in the format. So if one or few videos flop, give me like a graph. So do like here. So you need to be hitting this amount of CTR for this to be good. If it's bad like this, then you need to pivot a new format and go and change it around. But after 1 to 30 videos, if we're consistently, and I'll show you my screenshot of my CTRs. If we're consistently hitting 7%, 8%, we're hitting the percentage we need to hit, then we don't pivot that format yet, that thumbnail format, right? We can stick with that all the way until 2 years, 3 years from now, and that format right there, we can use that format to get the channel monetized, right? We could. It shouldn't take a niche. It shouldn't take a niche more than a fucking year. Yeah. So it shouldn't, and it also shouldn't take a niche. Yeah, and it also shouldn't take a niche. It shouldn't take a niche more than a year to get to. It shouldn't take a niche more than a year to get monetized. It shouldn't take a niche more than a year to grow, right? It shouldn't take a niche more than a year. If it takes a niche more than a year, then this ain't the niche for you to be in. Alright, so what we'll basically do is go to select all, we'll copy this, we'll paste this here. And what we're gonna do is basically paste all this here. And you see like this, oh yeah. And it says you're thinking like a business. It says elite greens, good tier. So you see 8% to 12% CTR range. And the performance status is elite green. And this is God tier. Do not touch anything yet. But it tells when to pivot. So when it's 0% to 2%, it's critical. That means pivot. But when it's 2.4 right here, warning, that means filthy. It means if 5 videos in a row or here, it means the test. It means that till glow. You need to change something around the thumbnail. Change something around the thumbnail, meaning too much text is on it. But if you're hitting 4 to 6%, is a stable zone, yellow zone, healthy format works. But the hook style, hook got to be straight. The hooks. So let me explain this real quick. So the hooks could actually fuck with the CTR. So if you didn't know, if your hooks are bad, it could fuck with the CTR for YouTube not pushing your video. And that's where I learned that literally through this try to Gemini tonight. So yeah. So the strong green right here, the winning strong green. So this target zone sticks to the format. You could give it 100 videos. So we could give it 100 videos with this thumbnail format. Like it literally it gave us our own format. So we went through it. It gave us our own format. If we're consistently hit it, so I could basically tell. So it made us check us. So if we're hitting 8%, 12%, we're elite. Keep doing that over and over again. We can use that thumbnail format style to get the channel monetized. So yeah. So like I say, and how many videos they give it? So we can ask it. So how many videos they give it before we pivot? Yeah, so what I'm gonna have it do is basically go to this, and it's gonna say, so how many videos should you give it before you pivot? Actually, 30 videos. So it tells launch 30 videos. So it says the hidden HQ roadmap, and it basically tells. So I'm gonna basically rephrase this, and we could also throw this into a new Google Docs tab. So we're gonna go to new Google Docs tab, and I'm explaining better to y'all right there. So that way y'all can know how this works. So we're going to basically do video strategy, double down. This is the double down. I didn't want to leak all this, but I usually charge this much in the course one-on-one coaching, like $4,000 for this advice I'm giving y'all. So be thankful for it. So this ain't no scam on us. It's all legit. So the normal zone is 8%, 4%, 7%, 5%. Do not change. And it's okay to have 4%. If you're consistently hitting 8%, 7%, 5%, and then you start hitting 12%, that's when you're doing good. But B is 7%, 5%, 3%, 2%, 1%. It means the argument's telling you that this till zone, you need to pivot. So I'll say before you think about pivoting to thumbnail format, give it at least 30 videos. 30 videos. All right, so what we'll basically do is go to here. So we'll basically see this. So this zone right here. So monetization speed, 7% CTR is when the storytelling solid. And you can hit this 3 to 6 months, you can hit 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours. And the launch right here, so the tail right here, so like I said, it gives us a graph, and I'm gonna have it basically zoom this in so y'all can see it. So I'm gonna have it make this a little bit larger for us on a scale. It's gonna make it larger. And so all we just doing is taking the hooks from the other niches, and we're still in a niche. But we could there's many ways we could repivot it to our own format. We could basically take all the viral ideas from that niche, and we could repivot it into a format. Take the framework of it, or we could repivot it into our format. We could make similar lookalike titles, but way better titles, and then get other thumbnails and then bend it over to our niche and make ours a bit different. So yeah, so we go to open docs right here. So this is open docs. So YouTube thumbnail performance guide. So it's a 7%, 12% do not touch. And you see elite. So you are building a massive authority. Massive authority. Stick to this for 100 videos. So like I said, it gives us a green zone. 7%, 12%. Stick to it. Yellow zone, 4 to 6%. It's stay neat. Keep the thumbnail style. Last 3 words. You need to see what the words is and try to make the words better on the thumbnail. And it's okay. So it's okay to hit this. So it gives us a green zone. So it says, so normal life, 8%, 4%, 7%, 5%, 6%. It says, so normal right here. So the stick zone, green right here, I turned the camera off real quick. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this off to y'all. So let me read this graph. So needless authority. So if a video hits, if the first video hits 8% and the second one looks a bit same, people who watch that are 3 times more likely to click it, but it snowballs it, and it could change from 8% to 7%, which is fine. So you always want to give a niche. So the selling you will give a niche, and I don't care if people says whatever. Oh, bro, you're a guru or whatever. Give a niche 3 to 6 months. If this niche can hit at least 10 million views in 3 to 6 months, your packaging is bad. Your hook is bad. And it don't usually be the title yourself. Like, let me show you. So there's a competitor I spotted, and there was nothing wrong with the niche. It's just his fucking hook style he does with this niche is bad, and he's not doing something right. It's either, and I wish I was. Oh, bro, I don't coach for. I wish I was literally on his Discord to coach bro 1-on-1, and I'll tell bro go over your niche. What you got a better on? I'll put them on a graph. You got a better this, bro. Stop sending me your fucking guru ass videos, bro. I don't care about those coaches. You know I'm way better than all them niggas, bro. We grown ass men, bro. I'm not no fucking kid. Hey, bro. Thanks for this. Thanks for the good looks, though. But I'm not watching this guru ass nigga, bro. All this knowledge he teach, I know, bro. I'm more consistent than that nigga, bro. Good looks, though. But he's a fucking guru. I'm ignoring every single game in niche because YouTube decided they want to ban me last year. So now I'm focused on every niche that is involved with faceless channels. I don't do gaming niches no more, bro. I don't do gaming niches no more, bro. Alright, so for this part right here. Alright, so if I wanted to right here, so if y'all wanted to, one of y'all wanted to, y'all could come over to this niche right here. And you could basically get this thumb out. Instead of you pivoting to a new lane. So if you wanted to, bro, what you could do is, there's many ways you could do it. Alright, so I see these AI generated thumbnails be getting 8% CTR, which is great. Alright, so for this right here. Alright, so let me show you how this niche I'm talking about. So let me show you how this niche. Let me find it. Alright, so let me find it. It was one of these competitors' niches, and it's like this competitor, he was fucking up. Everything he put in a niche, he fucked up. And it's like, it wasn't him in the niche alone. It's these hooks. These hooks are ass. If I'm gonna be quite honest with you, bro, these hooks are shit. I swear, every time, before I post a video, I go to A/B test my hook. I make sure everything is right. I don't go to just post that video to make sure I'm posting it for fun. I make sure that script is good. Because that script is mainly what tell me, and when it's not good, I try to make a way better video than my next video. And like, say if you're doing long form, I'll get that long form niche before pivoting that format style. Stick to that same format. So you see how this bow style right here. You see, if we go to this niche right here. So you see how he's sticking to this style right here, this exclusive shit. He's not pivoting it. I'll say stick to this formula for 30 videos, 20 and 30 videos, and see where the channel goes. After 20, 30 videos, you should be monetized. If everything went right and your niche is good and you got selling to it, you should be monetized. It shouldn't take you more than a fucking year to get monetized. Like, I had to go through monetization issues with my main channel. With YouTube flagging my channel for repetitive content, reused content. I had to go through, delete a lot of shorts. I had shorts that pulled over millions of views, but yeah, so on this, but now I'm here to coach y'all, and yeah, so we're on the right path now. So, like I said, once we do hit 3,000 watch hours, I'm going to try to reappeal and see if they accept me. But yeah, like I said, YouTube did the same shit to Myron. They took Myron's monetization away, but all my methods are legit. Everything I'm going over is legit. All right, so let me show y'all my studio. All right, so this is my studio. Let me go to my studio. All right, so let's go to earn. So y'all can see everything. Y'all can see everything. And I'm about to, And I'm gonna refresh my screen for y'all so I ain't got to cap to you. I'm not none of them coaches out there, but the main reason why this happened is because back then when I first started my channel, I was last year, I was basically posting streamer clips, and I didn't know streamer clips had to have an AI commenting onto it. The last moment I figured that out is when YouTube decided they striked my channel for repetitive content. So I had to go through and unlist all these shorts that already basically blew up to millions of views. I had to go through and unlist these. And yeah, so I went through a lot of them. Like there was 2 million views shorts on my channel. I had to unlist all of them. So that's what mainly caused my channel to get repetitive content. So like I said, the next appeal right here, we should more likely be, you see appeal demonstration, we should more likely be accepted. So you see right here, 2,000. And all these methods I'm giving y'all, bro, is legit, bro. Everything is legit. I wouldn't have these many views on my channels or me know these many ways to grow if I wasn't legit. No legit person, they will be out here scamming y'all. Scamming y'all selling courses. No legit person will literally be on camera every day doing over fucking course-y, fucking mental draining. Oh no, I'm still grinding, still giving y'all these streams. So no person who's legit will be on these streams giving y'all at least 518 streams. They'll be selling a course. They'll be selling a course or promoting all these shitty courses on their fucking YouTube videos. You know how them fucking coaches get. You know how them fucking coaches get. They'll be on them fucking videos. Oh, bro, buy my course, buy my sales. Nigga, fuck your course, bitch. I don't need that shit. Straight up, nigga. Straight up. Yeah, you see I got 518 videos. And I got more videos out years from y'all for me to learn from. No legit person will be giving y'all this much sauce. No legit person will be putting y'all in the right lane to grow. No legit person will be up here. I can't even hardly fucking really talk for them still giving y'all these streams. I don't even, as much stuff as I don't know, I go over and learn it and then give it to y'all through the stream. So no, like I said, no legit streamer, YouTube automation streamer will be doing these many streams. Like, bro, come on, bro. If I'm not legit, then who else is legit? Nobody else could do it like TayReese, bro. I don't care. Bro, I did it well. And like I said, you see this right here, this is the streams. This is 518 videos. We're going to run this up to about 1,000. So, like I said, my goal is at least get this to about 1,800. And we not stopping. It ain't over. It ain't over, bro. It ain't over. Like I said, it ain't over. All my streams stand up forever. So, yeah. And I've been improving my knowledge because people been playing with me lately. Thinking I ain't this, thinking I ain't that, oh, this and that, oh, fuck that. No, I gotta at least come out and show you who I am on these streams. Show you my knowledge and show you my skill set. I gotta show you a different side of TayReese. Last year, I wasn't really doing this. I was on some other shit. But now I'm on some other shit this year on some way better shit. You feel me? And I'm going straight hard with a try hard. Try hard! Yeah, try hard! So, yeah. Alright, so for this part right here, alright, so what I mean by script structure, so you can use Clark, so you take already viral formats and you basically like bend it over to your niche. That's what niche bending is. So, yeah, alright, so let's go over to our chat. Alright, so say if you want to do boats. Let's see boats. Let's see this boat niche. Let's go over that real quick. Yeah. So say if this boat niche right here, yeah. Like I said, that competitor, you gotta go against me, bro. It's over. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna blow a whistle on that nigga's videos, and all his views gonna tank. All his views gonna tank by me blowing that whistle. Me doing these strategies, these viral metrics, viral ways. And yes, you're right. Y'all ask me, oh, bro, why do you stream your methods? Because I stream my methods because I want to show other people what it's like being a YouTuber, and I want to show them what it's like to really grow. How we could go through and replicate really any channel for real and do our methods to any channel. It works for any channel. So yeah, so even if I want to go to this right here, I could basically say these eight most popular things about boats, and I could keep this exact title, but I could keep the framework of it, and I could have AI rephrase it. So, and I could basically, instead of use politician, I basically showed y'all what I could do. I could do boats. I could do the boats that look just like this, but with the same exact text, and I could come over if I wanted to, or hire a freelance, and it could be or get one on Discord, join the editor server, and the pricing will be something below like $15. I wouldn't go higher for these type of videos because guess what? These are most likely fucking easy videos. All they're just doing is throwing on footage. Like you can use CapCut for this shit. Canva, CapCut. Like bro, this shit is so easy, bro. Alright, so for this right here, alright, so for this, that's why y'all think I'm running multiple channels because it's easier than y'all think it is. For y'all brains might be, oh, bro, I'm tired of you running too many channels, bro. I'm a grinder, bro. I've been doing this ever since I was like 11 or 10 years old, bro. I've been a YouTuber for 11 years straight, 10 years straight, bro. Alright, I've been doing this since I was young, bro. You understand? This shit ain't nothing to me, bro. I'm used to this shit. And now I'm on a way better lane. Me teaching y'all these ways to grow. Me giving y'all these strategies. Me giving y'all niches. Me telling y'all if a niche was bad. Me telling y'all if a niche is good. Like I said, nobody want to have this much. I wouldn't have 20K. I wouldn't have 18K fucking views on my main, 18 million views on my main channel. I wouldn't have as many views on my newer channel. I wouldn't be gated. If I didn't know what I was doing, bro, it's strategy, bro. Strategy is about knowing the framework of it, and you gotta be the first one to replicate a niche before all your other competitors like copycats start coming to do it. So, like I said, you wanna go into an angle before copycats start doing it. So you see that one angle right here. So if I was to do this, I'll be the first one to basically go through and replicate this Storium niche. So the Storium niche, you see. Nobody never was doing this. Nobody never was doing this. And like I said, I found this niche through my research. It popped up. It was more likely to pop up on. I was scrolling on my phone to source feed. I was looking through my source feed and it popped up on my source feed. Something told me, yo, I keep seeing this niche. I keep seeing this. I see these views, and I go through the channel. I look through the competition. Something tell me like, this ain't normal. This is something that's working. And I look through his views per hour. And I see and he has 100 times outlier right here, 444 views per hour, 2.8K. So I could basically go through his most popular vids. Out of all these most popular vids right here, I can ignore all these old ones. Of course, yeah, all these ones right here. So these new ones, like less than 6 months, like 1 month ago, this is the outlier I could do. I could basically take that framework and then reinvent that title into my own way. So yeah, this is what I basically did for AI. So like I say, AI, I unfiltered my whole chat to basically give me ideas to go viral. And like I said, I didn't sell my soul. It's about knowing knowledge. And yeah, it's about knowing knowledge. And it's about what you know. Like, let's say this. If you work in a job, you gotta first know what the fuck you gotta do at that job, bro. You don't just go to that job thinking you could do whatever you want. Same with a channel. You don't come to YouTube on a platform thinking you can post any video you want to post and think you will get views for it. No. You gotta see what these people want to see. See more of this, and you gotta make more to that niche. Like, you gotta double down on it. What I mean by double down, I mean see the amount of views you're pulling. Go back to that video. I mean, take that same structure of that hook. The structure of the hook is the starting of the hook, the starting of the video, starting of the video, starting of the short, long form video, whatever. Take that structure right there, that first structure. Give that structure to AI. Tell AI keep that first ending framing, but you wanna redo it over and over again. And you rush and repeat it. That's how channels blow up the way they do. So yeah, so like I said, I run 50 channels, speed runs 4 channels, and I'm nothing compared to what y'all fucking entertainment people watch. I'm a YouTube automation coach. I know exactly how that channel blows up. I know when it's dying down, and I know ways when it pivots to a new angle, and I know ways how to micro it, and I know ways how to sub niche it. I know ways how to keep the channel alive, and I know ways when it's the audience is getting over too tired of shit. I know all that shit. So yeah. So like I said, I'm a professional coach. I know what I know, and it took me years of experience, years of learning this shit. It wasn't easy at all. All right, so we'll go through this. All right, so if I wanted to, like, say if I want to get one of my cousins and one of my YouTube niches, what I could basically do is I could have them go to a space niche, and then what I could have them do is I could send them a prompt to create that thumbnail, and all they got to do is fucking use a laptop. They could use CapCut, Premiere Pro, whatever, and I could at least show them step by step. My streams is here for y'all to learn from. So, like I said, my streams ain't going nowhere. My PC is broke right now. I'm on a shitty computer. I gotta wait until my PC go in the shop and fix. But yeah, so it says this hook is boring, so keep it. So we can see why the hook is boring, keep it, and we can see if it worked right here. So 23K views is not boring. So yeah, so if it says if this hook is boring, so keep it, and it can say if it's pulling views and if it's pulling lower APVs, and we can always ask it. So what APV should we look for too? So yeah. So like I said, I got that for the new chat, and that's encoded too. So yeah. And so yeah, like all these script styles. So all these script styles I give you, this is guaranteed to go viral. You will know what don't work. And I know what hook style that niche works. Like every single hook style or every fucking niche is different. Firstly, what you do is you get that transcript, throw that shit in AI. AI knows exactly what hook style, what structure style, what hook style fits for his niche. I mean, hook, payoff, loop, reveal, and knows etc. All about it. AI's your brother in this shit. All these other coaches ain't. They're not gonna be here to teach you. All they're just doing is here to yap on their videos. But for this part right here, alright, so what I'm about to basically do is finish going over my 2026 cheat sheet workdown. But yeah, I'm about to end the stream, so I basically want to go live and tell y'all a little overview of me. I'm about to blow up this niche, and I'm blowing it up from 1 subscriber to already. We will see where it goes, but I'm taking the already viral framework from this niche, and I'm bending it over to my niche, but with a new thumbnail style to it. But I'm sticking to the same framework, same title style, same niche. I'm just not changing nothing to it. So yeah, I'm just gonna change the titles to it, change the thumbnails to it. I don't want to copy his exact thumbnails. No, not at all. That's bad. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna be using AI. We can use Photoshop. We can use Gemini. We can use ChatGPT. We can use Gork. There's many ways you come up with thumb ideas, or you can use one of 10. There's many ways. All right, so yeah, so like I said, all right, so I'm out. So if you need any questions or I don't sell courses. I don't do that. I'm not none of them course sellers on Twitter. Nothing to do with them. I don't care how many streams my views get. You will never catch me saying, "Oh, bro, buy the school community if you want to show more than that." No, fuck that, bro. Don't buy shit. It's here. My streams are here forever for y'all. Like the day I die, I think my stream's gonna stay up. My stream's just gonna gain more views on and on and on. But yeah, like my streams ain't going nowhere. I brought knowledge to this platform that can't be done no again. I can't be replicated. You feel me? I can't be replicated. Alright, so yeah, like I said, the stream is now about to end. But if you enjoyed this coaching session on stream with me, by the way, drop a like. Don't even hit the subscribe button, bro. You don't gotta hit that. Just drop that like, and yeah, comment below the stream how you think about the stream was, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. But yeah, I just want to give y'all a little overview of my niche, and I run multiple channels. If you thinking I got all these channels I just showed you that's linked, you're crazy. I run them more, and I leaked my whole way. If you was paying attention to my Twitter, I went through my Twitter this morning. I leaked one of my strategies. So let's go through it. I leaked one of my strategies to where you could create an Element Gmail account. So if y'all was really paying close attention, y'all would have seen on my Twitter that I leaked the new strategy where how to create unlimited Gmail accounts, but you basically run a number. You run a number you don't want to. So yeah, so let me show y'all some. Alright, so let me hide my screen before some crazy shit show, because you know how Twitter be. Alright, yeah, you know how Twitter be. Alright, so like I said, you know how Twitter be, so my profiles. Alright, so yeah, like I said, if you need, I'm gonna have my PC's going to the shop tomorrow, but if you need any ways to grow, you need knowledge, just shoot me a DM on IG. If I'm not busy, I'll reply. I work on channels 24/7. I can't keep replying to everybody's DMs, bro. I have millions of fans, bro. I have millions of views. But yeah, and that's one thing I can't lie about. I do have millions of fans. So yeah, so alright, so what I basically want to tell y'all too is the hook is most likely break or make these videos. So the first 3 seconds. So if you're doing say if your short is 10 seconds, first 6 seconds of 3 seconds of that short gotta be the most intriguing part. So whatever your length is. So say if you're doing 20 seconds, the first 10 seconds into that short gotta be good, gotta be strong. The hook can't be weak. If the hook is weak, the video will get a low APV. You don't want to do that. So yeah, so you always want to make sure that first starting of that short is strong. So the first starting of the short starts right here. So at this first starting of this part, and you could check this on your phone, but yeah, so this first starting of your hook starts just right there at the 116 retention. You see it stay right there. The first, when they go to see it, so if they're going to short, when they go to click on that short, the first thing they see is that hook style. So that hook is what catches them on. If the hook is good, they stay more and more and more, and that's what YouTube sees is if you can keep the viewers on longer, it's going to start rewarding your video. It's going to push it to more and more people. So yeah. So I'm gonna see y'all later on the next stream. But yeah, so Tim was live streaming, but what I basically want to do is get out this paid version of Juicy SMS, the paid version of how to create limited Gmail Gmail accounts. You go to Juicy SMS instead of you buying and like I said, you start out broke, but when these channels start getting monetized and you start scaling them up, that's when you become rich. Like a lot of people in your film like think you know. It's cool to work that 9 to 5. I'll say so to quit the 9 to 5, you need about 700,000 long form views. So if you're gaining 700,000 long form views consistently, so you could go through my streams, the strategies, and use my methods to start gaining those views. So to gain those views, you got to look for outliers, look for ongoing outliers, consistently know ways to come up with ideas, consistently see what more stuff that people want in that niche, and go to the audience tab. If it says high, very high right here, repeat that strategy for 20, 30 videos and them views will start going up. Same with shorts. So yeah, it's not luck no more. So I kind of mastered this argument a little bit, but I don't have millions of subscribers. I don't want millions. Who wants to have millions of subscribers? Like, that shit is bullshit. Like, I got as many methods. I encoded my whole Gemini chat, Cardi chat. I don't need millions of subscribers to know my amount of knowledge to grow. Like I said, there's no other streamers doing it. Speed ain't doing what I'm doing. These other streamers ain't doing what I'm doing on YouTube, bro. They're not bringing as much knowledge to the space. Not showing y'all these many ways to grow. But yeah, so we go to create the Gmail. You use Juicy SMS. You basically use you're gonna use intermedia. So intermedia, what I'm gonna basically explain it to y'all. So for this part of this number, so you're gonna basically use this part of this number for intermedia part. So if you go to this right here, so you go to settings, and you go to I run you. So you go to settings, and you go to channel right here. You go to settings right here. And this is what you call intermedia. So, yeah, so this is what you call intermedia. So, future eligibilities. You basically use this part of the number for intermedia. But when you first create the Gmail from a fresh newer account, when you go to create the new Gmail, you can rent the number for $15 and when you first signing up. So, if that number expired, he could give you that number right back and tell him TayReese sent you, bro. But yeah, so I made a whole tweet about it. All these other coaches and scammers are not bringing as much knowledge to the space, and people thought I was a fucking idiot. They thought I was a retard for me showing y'all ways to grow. They thought I was a fucking idiot. I was goofy. Goofy and me showing y'all these ways to grow with these channels, showing y'all how to scale these channels up to start getting monetized views so you can start making money eventually off these channels. So yeah. Alright, so you want to get your own private phone number, and yeah, so for this part right here, so alright, so for this part, you can use UK, United States, whatever, and then use $1 for intermediate. So, like I said, that dollar could turn into fucking you making 17K. So it might be worth it. So you might be cheap right now. It might be worth it. That $1 you spend could turn into you making 5K, 17K, 1K. Through the years, my streams are here to stay, bro. And I'm not gonna launch no course. I get y'all SOPs, quality chats, access to my quality chats. But yeah, but what I want to say, bro, is I hope you show me those channels, bro. Let me see those results soon. But yeah, but like I said, I'm taking a break from Twitter, and I'm gonna still be posting on my channels though, and still be scripting. I'm just trying to get better at my scripts. Scripts plays a big role. That's the main factor of how you see all your buddies go viral, like Speed. See all your faces channels. Dylan Anderson, they go viral from scripts. So if the scripts is good, what sees is the album. Like you gotta think this. You gotta think like this. If we're going forward on the road, like say we're on the road like this. Say we're on the road. And say if there's a dead end right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep going and keep driving. And I'm gonna keep driving, but I'm not gonna go down that dead end. I'm gonna go straight forward to that new road that works. Same with the YouTube channel. See, what the algorithm sees is, what the YouTube algorithm people want to see, the employees, they want to see how long the viewers are standing on the video. If the viewers are standing long on the video, the retention is up, ABV, AVD, they'll start pushing it to a smaller test group. Test group could be 500 views, 100 views, 500 could be the smaller test group. The medium phase could be 500 to 1K, and then the ultimate larger phase could be 5K to range to 50K, and then the bigger, larger range could be 100K to 1 mil, 100K to 1 mil. So them was the phases right there. So YouTube, when YouTube first tests out your video, they send it to a random audience, and they see how that random audience tend to like it, and they'll see like through that random audience, they'll see the smaller group, how it's going to categorize your screen, like it's going to start sending it to something that's like where it's available right now on the source feed ever. So the viewers is watching it available, but yeah. But YouTube moves in a psychology way. But if you're gonna, algorithm's not easy to learn. This shit goes a long way, and I got as many streams here to stay for y'all. But Tim got videos too. Devin Sanders got videos too. We brought a lot of knowledge to space that can't be done. So like I said, I don't care about how many views. It's the knowledge that's being brought to it, the methods, the strategies. So yeah. So like I told bro on Discord, bro. Oh hey bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. I don't care how many fucking views you see them coaches getting on their streams, whatever views. It's about how much fucking knowledge I brought to this shit. You feel me? It's about how much knowledge I brought to this shit. You feel me, bro? On some real shit. What the fuck have they brought to the table for real? Do they stream? No. I'm the only streamer up to do this. I sweat, nigga. I be up here sweating, nigga. Up here working, nigga. Over fucking exaggerating, nigga. Over fucking. I be out of it for real, nigga. I be straight zoomed into the screen, nigga. Straight grinding that shit for real. Like, you feel me? On some real nigga shit. And my dad's black, I can say that. But yeah. What he said, yeah, he said you better than him, yeah. And I told him about speed, cause I was getting people that's come to my streams talking about, oh, speed pulls more views than you, bro. Speed pulls more views than you. I'm like, you won't say shit until I start pulling them millions of views on them fucking shorts on my faces channels, bitch. And I got as many methods, bitch. Yeah, I think my methods are here to stay. When I in this stream, this shit stand up. I got more streams coming back to back to back, and I'm trying to improve my knowledge so I don't be in these streams really cursing. I want to be on the professional business side of it, because you got to think YouTube is a business platform. YouTube ain't a platform where you just come through. There could be an entertainment part of it, like for speed. There could be an educational part of it, like for me, where I teach people ways to grow. YouTube is a longevity game. There's many different niches on YouTube, so yeah. So I don't never want to be the biggest YouTuber. I just want to air out as much knowledge and share out these many ways to grow, so I can learn from me and go on your own niche and know my own strategies and look back at it. But yeah. But I'm out though. He said, hell yeah, he said, you're better than them. He said, yes, people be comparing the views, but like I said, we out. Comment below the stream how y'all fuck with me. I'll never ask y'all to sub. I don't even want the subs, because I know my methods is going to get me there. So, yeah, my methods get me a long way, so, yeah. All that being said, I'm going to catch y'all on the next stream, but we out. And tomorrow I'm going to do a knee sleep. I probably got y'all with a knee sleep. Tomorrow my PC's going to the shop. We're going to try to get into the shop, but, yeah. So, go check that Cardi code out. Danny Wise on the screen, and, yeah, so I'm out, though. And I got many streams that y'all go check, but I'm out, though. Alright, so let's see the chat. He said, I got your Discord. Yeah, for sure. For sure, bro. I'm glad you got my Discord. No problem. No problem. I'm glad you got my Discord. Alright, so he said, alright, yeah, I gotta unmod you, bro. If you're trolling like that, you're gonna lose your mod. You trolling like this, nah, you're done. You're done. You're done, bro. You're done. He said I'm subbing. Alright, I'm sub, bro. Go ahead. Appreciate you. Like I said, I don't care about the subscribers. I got as many streams coming out for y'all.